Hey guys, this is Keith and welcome back to Let's Play SimCity. We have left Arsenistville behind. It's done, it's dead. Well, it's not dead, but I have drilled out pretty much all the oil that there were to get in the city. And I wanted to make a new region because all the other plots in the old region has been filled up by all of you guys, and me as well. So I've made this a public zone. Hopefully, people are gonna, other people are gonna come and make some cities here, which I'm banking on because I'm gonna make a gambling city. So let's load. I should say I actually did try and make this city on the old region with all the other guys, and I failed miserably. But I've learned from that, so hopefully this should be a lot better. Welcome to Unnamed. Now, before we start, I actually want to plan this city out because I don't want another square city. I want this to be a little bit more interesting. So we are going to make a circle city. So this is also going to serve as a pretty good tutorial, hopefully, on how to make one. So what I want to do is I want to first just make a guideline, because I'm going to need this. And I'm using dirt roads here because I will remove this later on. Oh, goddamn misclicks. So actually, maybe we should start it from up here. We can put it like that, and then nope. Bear with me, would you? See, I want it to be straight. I have nothing against curved roads, but in this particular instance, I would like it to go right down through the middle, there-ish. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Pretty good, I guess. Right down there. We are going to delete this road. Maybe we should move it a little bit more to the side. Gonna do that. And have it there. That should be good. So it's obviously not going to be a perfect circle city, but it'll be good enough. So what we're going to do next is we're going to define our circle-ism. We're going to do that with the curved or arced roads tool. And I just want to, not that. I want to make it a good circle. Maybe just a little bit more like that. No, that's too little. That's not for my taste. But we also don't want it to curve too much. This might actually be pretty good for what we want. Like that. It's not going to be perfectly mirrored, unfortunately. But I can live with that. And so can you. We might actually be able to. I'm just going to try and see what we can... Whoa, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's not what I wanted. See, now it curves a little bit too much, so we're going to put it down there. Stop that. Oh, SimCity. Yeah, that's good. So now we have the foundation, the way that it's going to be made, and it's going to be a little bit off like that, but that's fine. I can live with that. Next, we want guides. Why did I have that turned off? So we want to follow these grid lines, and if we continue with the arc tool, it's going to look pretty good, but not perfect, and it's actually going to leave us missing a little bit of space. But if we take the curvy roads tools, it will actually follow this line and make little... Whoa! Hold on. Stop. Perfect roads like that. Bam. And to check it, we can use the residential zone and see we can fit two small or low density houses in here, which will be one big house here. So that's going to be great. I'm going to continue doing this for a little while, like that. And no, stop. There we go. Continue on like that. See, that's a little bit ugly, but that's fine. I'm not actually going to use that little bit of a road, and I will tell you why in a moment. Gonna continue. No, what are you doing? Stop that. Continue that down there. See, I'm not connecting this, and I'm actually not going to connect that either, because I don't want people to turn right in here and make a sort of a bottleneck. That's going to be terrible. So if they want to go into the center of the city, they're going to have to, you know, drive a little bit in. And that hopefully should help on traffic issues and stuff like that. Going to do the same over here. Like that. As well as, let's just continue here. See, the roads, the guidelines will show up on whatever road you are, you know, focusing on. If I put it on here, we would get guidelines for here, but we don't really want that, right? Because that's ugly. So we're just going to continue our merry way down here. And put some there. As well as, I'm not going to build up here because nobody's going to be able to build here anyways. So that would just be stupid. And I am not, contrary to popular belief, stupid. So let's continue. And this is going to be a very nice looking circle city, hopefully. I mean, last time I tried, it was terrible. So let's hope it's not. That should be fine. We're going to leave that for later. I don't know. We might as well just put that down. Now, let's see. We have this. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, wait. Hold on. We got this part as well. Plop. Plop. Oh, that's terrible. That's too bad. See, the road... the terrain sort of has a weird incline here. Which I don't get why they didn't just fix that. You know? Stop it. Are you gonna give me trouble? No, you're not. Oh, what a wonderful start to Let's Play here. So you notice I'm not making any money. That's because basically I have no residence or anything. There we go. Should we zone this? Yeah, I guess we're going to zone this as well. We are going to, you know, change this inner area later. Because I plan on having maybe some streetcars running up here. And that means we have to change the layout of the city a bit. So I don't have any money because I don't have any residents. And we are going to need to get some soon. But not yet. I'm just going to finish making this because what we want to do is we want to figure out where people are going to, you know, people are going to need to go up here. And if somebody comes into the city from here, I don't want them to go all the way in here and then up there and then in here. So we're going to make a few roads. Straight roads. Because we can't have gay roads in the city. So we're going to put one like that. Let me make it snap a bit. Like that. That's fine. We'll put one there. And put one there. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Looks a bit weird. Nah, you can live without. If it's a problem, we'll fix it. Put one there. Put a road there. Okay. I guess. Why not? No, actually not. The worst mayor ever. I keep changing my mind, but gonna put it there. That'll be fine. And a road there. Next, we're gonna put a road here. We can always add roads, but I find it difficult to get myself to delete roads once I've put them down. So we're just gonna do that. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can't tell, really, once the city's up and running. Yep. And there. So we don't have too many roads, which means we don't have too many intersections either. And then hopefully that means people can get around a little bit easier. I think we're also gonna maybe make one here. And there. And there. You don't have room for terribly many buildings there, so we're gonna remove that. And have another down here. Oh. Oh, SimCity, you. So that is the... Wait, hold on. We're not quite done yet. Because we need to plan ahead for industrial. I guess we'll do that later when we actually have some money. So the center looks a little bit weird. That's fine. You're not going to notice that. Let's zone some residential stuff here. I am gonna probably be moving around, changing the zones quite a lot in this city. Gonna make quite a lot of people here, or houses for people. I'm gonna make quite a lot of commercial, although maybe not that much. We'll stay with that for now. That's gonna be fine. Let's speed this up now that we can actually get some people in here. And I'm gonna wait with zoning this until I have decided what to build in there. Now let's just wait for people to, you know, get along or come along. And we're gonna start planning our industrial, which is gonna be down here. Why, you ask? Because I don't want a whole lot of industrial in the city, and I want to sort of tuck it away. Also, I can show you the wind map, which is always important. The wind goes that way, so I really want to just tuck everything nasty down here, and that'll be fine. I should probably look at... Oh, look, I don't even have enough money for a dirt road. Come on. Then again, I don't have enough money for wind power either. So I think it might be worth just to take a little bond out. Bond, James Bond. And put the wind power down there. That'll be fine. I do want to try and see if I can sustain this city on wind power. That would be great. Good thing about this city, and it's something that I've had issues with in previous cities, is that there's plenty of water. So we're just gonna plop that down there. The river here is going to replenish the city all the time, or the water table all the time, so that's going to be awesome. Now, let's see, what do we have? What do we need? We need some sewage as well, sooner or later. We're going to put this down here because nobody cares. We can even put it right there, so it spills straight into the river there. That's fine. It flows, you know, that way. I don't know why I would just wave with my hand, but I did. Now, we have enough people to get a town hall. And I think we want to... we want to get this pretty early on because we're going to need it. Update. There's new content for this region. What? I guess somebody moved in. Maybe. Perhaps. Who knows? That's weird. Why are you doing this? Might as well check. Just to see. Oh, look at that. There's like 3 people moving in. Oh, you need money, don't you? Definitely. Let's see if anybody of these are nearby. So that dude is nearby. Don't like that he needs money. And he's nearby. Oh, all of them are like nearby. That's great. Because they are going to try and, you know, help me get some tourists. So... what do we need? We needed the town hall. Excellent. So, I don't know if we should put it here. Sure. We can always move it. I am not, you know, against that. Name your city. So, let's name this city Las Balrog. Fun fact, and this is like nerd talk here. You know Las Vegas, right? You know, gambling city. Anybody who knows their Street Fighter knows that Vega is a character in Street Fighter. I'm going to slow down because just so I can explain this. Now, in the Japanese version of the game, Vega is actually called Balrog. In the American version of Street Fighter, Balrog is called... Balrog is this boxer type guy, but in the Japanese version of the Street Fighter, his name is M. Bison. And in the American version, as well as the movie and stuff like that, Bison is obviously the guy with the leather jacket and the electrified gloves. But in the Japanese version, his name is Vega. So I don't know why it's all messed up like that. It must be us, you know, Westerners who are weird. But you know, so I thought that was a fun little fact. And incidentally, Balrog is also the name of, let's see, this little dude here from Cave Story. So I figured Vegas, Balrog. Why not, you know? What do we need? What do you want? If you get us up to 2,500, that would be great. So excellent, we'll do that. And they are gonna want some industrial real soon. We'll put that up there, and that'll be fine. Let's see, we want to get... Actually, I should probably stop using dirt roads, because that's not really going to help much. So we are going to do squares down here, just because squares are nice. But this is industrial, so it's not like it matters. And like that, I guess. And I'm just going to zone this whole bloody area as industrial. They can build there if they want. If not, then who cares? Now I'm going to take a second just to upgrade my roads. I do have the money for it. So I'll be back in one moment. Yeah, alright, there we go. I also added some trees just to make everything nicer and stuff. So what do you want? More people. Yeah, we actually almost got that. So that's great. What we do need, though, is a garbage dump. Well, look, we have both the mayor's house and the city hall upgrade. I'm going to get to that in a moment. I want to figure out a good place to put this, but I'm not actually sure that we have room anywhere. Could put it here, demolish some buildings. They're not going to be happy about that. But, you know, who cares? Eventually, with this city, I hope that... There we go, that should actually be... That's a pretty good spot for it right there. Let's build some garbage trucks. We want a incinerator. Poof. We want some... What do we put these? We put these here, I guess. Goodbye. No work for you. We'll solve that later. Now you're going to see traffic is actually a bit of an issue in these intersections here. Because there's still people moving in and trucks going everywhere, and it's going to be fine. It'll be fine, don't worry. So what do we have? We have an upgrade for the city hall. And we obviously want to upgrade for tourism. Right then and there. I think we're going to put that... Might as well put it there, because we're not going to build anything down there. The backbone of any gambling city is tourism, so we're going to need that for sure. We want to pull in some tourists when we can. And we want to get... I don't know where we want to put... Man, we have so many people here. We want to put the mayor's house where exactly? Can't decide. We should probably put it like... I'm not going to put anything across this avenue here because we're going to upgrade that road. We got another upgrade for the city hall. Excellent. So I guess we'll just put it here and make that a nice looking area right there. Also, why don't I have any commercial down here? Bam! And yeah, why not? Should probably also put a bit of commercial up here. I know it seems like a lot of commercial, and it is. Maybe I should just... It's because I want people to be covered, you know. It's going to plop down there. We're going to change these zones up quite a lot. But as you can see, the city is packing up pretty nicely. Obviously, these houses, you know, it's all low density right now. That's why it's all small and stuff. Let's see, what do you want? You want a party? Excellent. We'll do it. And actually, since we are here, I'm just going to raise taxes because nobody cares. You know, we're going to make lots of money. And I'm going to make lots of money, you know. So, next upgrade... Sorry. Next upgrade, we're going to want the Department of Transportation, I think, because we're going to need some transportation in this city. You can put that down there. And that's fine. Click it. Why would you click it? We need a clinic. Just something small. I'll do it. Because I don't want people to be sick. Now the clinic is going to come down right. I think that's actually a pretty good spot for it. Let me just think because I do want to... I'll probably demolish this road here. So we'll put it like here. Goodbye. This also increases the land value of the area here, which is nice. We're going to need that later. Now, I think if we just place the ambulance bays over here, that'll be fine. We'll put a little what you call patient waiting room there. Maybe even up here. You know, why not? I care about my people. So we're going to do that. And that'll be fine. If any more people are sick, you're just going to have to... Oh, I don't know. Try. We also want to get a fire station. We'll do the same, I think. Just put that over here. Of course, always remember the bell, because the bell is really important. And we don't really have a whole lot of money for the garage. I'm just going to speed things up a bit if I can. Because we do want just one more garage. We already have quite a lot of people in this city. Help me, please. Oh, well. City burning. I'm sorry, dude. I don't have time to help you. You're going to be on your own, Mayor. And also, because we're going to get into gambling in a short while, we want to get some police coverage as well. Because gambling produces lots of bad guys, really. So we want to put this somewhere central. I guess the most central we can get is probably down here. Let's put it there. And let's just add one of those and a top floor for that. Oh, no, I didn't want to click that. Okay. And there we go. Oh, we don't have enough money. We need a little bit more, and that will be fine. Doop de doop de doop doop doo. I'm ready for a long day of work. Excellent. I like that. People who work and make money for me. So that's the basic infrastructure. I forgot words. You want to make a fireworks? Do it! That'll be fun. Right, so we are done with this. And it's time to specialize in... Well, we could specialize in gambling. But I don't think we have any tourists at all. Yeah, we have 0 tourists per day. So we're actually going to specialize in tourism. I guess we can't. Did they change that? I guess they didn't. So we're going to specialize in gambling. Which means we'll get a few gambling quests here and there. There's fire right next... This isn't Arsonistville. Jesus, guys. Get it together. There we go. Hey, Chief. Name's Jack Xiaoyu, but my friends call me Jack Chance. I made a modest fortune with my chain of motels, and I'm ready to go all in. Let's talk casinos. So we need to have a gambling house, 80 gamblers in the gambling house, and earn a little bit of money from casinos. So we are going to... I'm just going to check, because eventually we are going to put down this expo center, and I can't actually put it down anywhere near, which is bad. But I guess we can demolish some homes here. I guess that's what we're gonna have to do eventually. But I want a gambling house right around here, like near the entrance to my city. We could actually put it there. No, that's gonna be a bad idea. We're gonna put it here. Right. Let's put it smack up against here. We have the first gambling house. Now, this is important about the gambling house. Look at all these people, man. Is that you need to attract tourists. And the gambling house does attract some tourists. But what really attracts tourists are these signs. So if we put down any of these signs, we're going to get 360 low-wealth tourists and 360 medium-wealth tourists. So I guess we will have that one. That looks fine. Put that right there. Now the gambling house right now has, you know, room for 100 low wealth and 50 high wealth. And when we get more, like when there's more people actually coming in here, and we're filling it up, we can put in some rooms so that they can stay and sleep, and some nickel slot, black deck tables, and comedy clubs. We actually want the comedy club because as you can see, these clubs and lounges, they attract tourists, and we want that. So I think we're gonna put these. I guess we only want one of them, so we want the comedy club right now. Did I fail something? I think I did. And we're gonna put in. We're gonna wait with the rest. We're just gonna see how this, works out. And right now we're losing profit. That's fine. We have plenty of money because basically we have no tourists, and our residents don't really want to play in the casinos very much. Now, next up, what's next? Let's check our city. Something is wrong. We need more power. So you shall have power. That's fine. We're going to do that so we have a little... Oh, no, wait, hold on. We need a sign. That's important. It's not, but Unpowered buildings, that's fine now. Just checking around. Everything looks pretty good, actually. Still unpowered? No, it's coming online now. That's fine. Everything is good. So how are people doing? People are doing pretty well. And I think what we want to do is just educate our people just a little bit. We don't need a lot of education, but we do need a little bit. So, because education reduces crime, it reduces pollution and stuff like that. So we do want a school somewhere. And I guess we might as well put that up here, because there's room for it. It's going to increase the land value up here. Put it down here, maybe. One thing that it does bother me is that people from over here is going to have to travel a long way to get to school. So maybe down here? Is that a good place for school? Right across the mayor's house. That might be nice. We could put it smack up against here. That's probably a good idea. Hussar. And I think I'm actually not gonna... I'm gonna make another bus terminal. Is that what you call it? I don't know. And then we're gonna plop down some bus stops for the school kids, so they can get to school. I'm not gonna overdo this because previously I've done that. I totally overdone it, and that's not necessary. So we just want decent coverage, like this. Just notice, because people will walk just a little bit. Worker shortage? Oh no. I'd like to zone some residential, but I can't. Because we're all maxed out on that. So I think that's pretty good coverage. If we need more... Oh, hold on. We can always upgrade later. And I just spotted that little road there. That's still a dirt road. I think we got all the other roads. I have no idea why there are so many cars up here. But maybe that's a clue to... what? Placed buildings? Yeah, there we go. That's fine. So, what more do we need? They want parks. They're not going to get any parks. Gambling house. Earning profit, actually. So that's great. That's how we want it. I'm not liking that there's so much traffic out here. We might just want to... I want to upgrade this bridge here. There we go. Might as well make this high density just so that people can get in here. I'm not ready to upgrade my entire city to high density yet. But these are the bottlenecks to get into the industry, so we don't want any traffic there. Now, what more do we want? Let's see. We're actually pretty good on medium wealth tourists here, so we might just upgrade with a set of blackjack tables, which can hold more medium wealth tourists. I'm going to put this here, I guess. And since we do have quite a lot of... I'm debating putting in these rooms, but they sort of attract... or they provide lodging for low and medium wealth tourists. But placing down one of these means that I don't have any... I pretty much can't put any more nickel slots or anything down there. But I think we are gonna put some... Yeah. We're gonna provide lodging. It might be a, a loss of money, but we'll see if we can get them to stay. So gambling is still, you know, going slowly, but it will, you know, it is actually generating profit, but it's like $1,000 per day, not per hour. So that's important. We can check, we can see how many tourists we get. We do actually have 315 tourists each day. Now look at this. This is all my garbage trucks, or these are all my garbage trucks, following each other. That's just dumb. EA, why have you done this? You know, that's weird. So, we're not going to do any tourist attractions yet. Actually, we could. Oh my god, look at how much money we have. I did not notice that. So we're going to do the next part of making a gambling city, which is these major attractions that you can make. And one thing that you can make is a expo center, or an expo center. Oh, we're going to have to... Sorry, bros. Goodbye. Circle City is already beginning to, you know, fall apart. But we can just barely squeeze in an expo center here, which is going to be fine. It does mean that these guys over here, they can't really expand. But we could demolish this as well. I think I will, actually. And then... Ah, that did nothing for me. Oh well, gonna put this expo center here. Huzzah! The expo center is really important because that pulls in a lot of people. As soon as once you put this down, because look at that, you get 1,200 more tourists per day from each wealth class, so that's majorly important. Now let's see, we could probably put this road down here. We'll do that later if we need to. Now the expo center is a really nice building because what it does is it lets you schedule events. You can you know, put down 15,000 and you can make a lot of profit off that. And when you do that, it's going to pull people in. And what happens? We'll just schedule this. Tourists are going to come from out of town. They're going to come in here, and then they're going to see the show. Then they're going to find a place to sleep, like this gambling house, and then whatever money they have left, they're going to spend in my casino next day. So that's really great. That's how you make this work, you know. And you see, I do have some... Man, I have a lot of rubble here. Too many deaths. Building fire. Building fire. It's bad. It's terrible. But we did complete the quest. Pete Ride, Transportation Chief here. I suppose that casino you want to bring in tourists, blah, 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 blah. Bus terminal can help you do that. Yes, I would love a bus terminal. So what we want to do is, I just want to figure out a good place to put this. Plop a bus terminal. Now, the bus terminal is very costly. Not super costly, actually, but it is pretty costly. And I want to put this near my tourist attraction. So we're actually just going to plop it right down there. And that's going to make a lot of people happy. Look at that. Let's just see here. Because we do want to, you know, stock up on buses. There we go. Spent most of my money on this. But we do have... that's weird that I can't put the last one there. But that's fine. This town is kind of boring. Guess I'll just spend my money and go back home. No, don't do that. Now, I'm not sure if this bus terminal will also give me, you know, buses for, you know, in-city. But we'll just plop down some whatchamacallit? Some bus stops. And then that should be fine. Gonna put some out here as well, because why not? Make people happy. People like bus stops for some reason. So we'll do that. We'll put that there. Here, 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 and that's gonna be fine. So yeah, they are picking up passengers, it seems, so that's fine. That's great. We got a new gambling quest. Business is good, friend. I think it's time we establish an HQ. Now, the weird thing with gambling is that the rewards are like really low. But we'll deal with that. We can get around that. So we've got some tourists coming in here, and that's fine. And we need to build the gambling HQ, but in order to do that, we need to earn a lot more money in a day from gambling. So let's just check the gambling house, see how it's doing. We are maxed up on low wealth tourists, and I'm pretty good on medium wealth. So we should probably see about... see, I might just remove this, because we want to get what? Want more room for low wealth tourists. So I guess we remove this comedy club. Goodbye. And add some nickel slots. Not nickel back, nickel slots. It's actually making quite a lot of profit just from this one little gambling house. And to think we have a lot of tourists coming each and every day, that's great. Now let's look at this. Oh man, we need power. That's terrible. We just lost a lot of money because that expo center didn't actually do anything then. So let's just see if we can add down a road. Add some more turbines, get some power. Because that's one thing you got to keep in mind, is that when you start these expos, it's gonna it's gonna take up a lot of power, also a lot of water. So we should probably look at that as well. Sewage is bad, so let's put down another one of these. And now it's good. Everything is great, and people are happy. Look at that, 80% approval rating. That's just great. That will actually, once we get some more people, twice as many people, we will actually get the mayor's mansion. So that's wonderful. I love that. Hello. We're not really keeping up with the crime in the city. Maybe you could add a patrol car or even another police station. So not really a quest, but sure. I will give you... Actually, I'll give you 2 more. I'll give you a sign even to scare off the... No, you're not getting a sign. Sorry. You get a flagpole. And that's it. And we have people in the cells, and we have cells for people. So our previous event got bolstered. We lost 15,000, but we got that covered now. And the event is scheduled for tomorrow. If you started before noon, I think you will be able to start the event on the same day. But since we lost it, you know, it's going to be the next day. This guy wants a boat or a harbor. Ferry terminal. No, thank you very much. The only tourists that come in through the harbor are high wealth tourists, and we can't really sustain them. Getting a lot of communities into it, so many that we can't help more. We need more buses. Let's see. You want another bus garage to the terminal. Unfortunately, we don't have room for another one, so we're gonna have to demolish that. Wait a moment, and then that should be fine. That should trigger it, I hope. Yeah, there we go. Thanks for the money. Not sure if it was free money, because that cost like 10,000. But we get nothing. You give me nothing? Jesus, man. So our gambling house is actually making 25,000 bucks per day. And that is pretty good. Pretty amazing. Here's the water problems. We'll solve that right away. Put one down there. And search is fine. Everything is good. Let's just see. So current payout is the way that you can track how much money an event has made. Because we started with like a minus 15,000, we need to sell some tickets before we're even going to make some money. And as you can see, we are pretty quickly bumping people up. It's all low wealth right now, but that's fine. One of the other events will attract more medium wealth tourists, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we had some fire issues down here apparently, but like I said, I don't really care too much about the industrial aspect of the city. You know, if I can, I will put down a trading port down here. I can, just so they have a place to ship freight. They like that. I'm not going to do anything else with that. Oh, I'm going to add some garages if I can. And then the industry has, you know, a way to ship freight to the commercial buildings in here. Now, as you can see, one of the big issues that we have is that, you know, we need more people, but we don't really have any more space to put them. So I think it's time that we upgrade these people, the roads, to medium density. And some of the industry can upgrade as well, if they had better roads. So I think that's the next step we're going to do. So I'm going to just upgrade all the roads, because nobody wants to see that. It's really boring. Nobody cares. So I will be back in a moment. Isn't that just great? Meteor strike, right as I'm upgrading my building, my city here. Hopefully it's not going to be too devastating. Because like, don't you touch my expo center, man. Let's check. See, it's making money for me now. Boom, there goes something else, something else. It came from space, everything's terrible, but, you know, I think all we lost were some residential buildings. So it's not a big deal, although that does cause some fire, but that's all we lost. Oh, don't you just love random hazards? Oh, we got some fire here as well. Hopefully our fire department can deal with that. The 2 fire trucks we have. Oh, this is going to be terrible. But, you know what? I think we are going to upgrade this because, you know, otherwise we might get into trouble. Gonna put one there. Gonna put one there and another one there. So that's fine. I'm gonna go back to upgrading my roads and hopefully my city won't burn down. If my expo center starts burning, I will cry. Yeah, and we're back. Just as my event is about to finish, I have made a lot of money. Look at that. You know, I put down 15,000 and I made 84,000. So let's just go ahead and schedule an event for tomorrow. I think we will do the next event, which is the sports event, which attracts low and medium wealth tourists and residents as well. And we can also do the big rock concert. That will give the biggest payout, but you know, it's fine. Let's just do it. It's important when you have an expo center to keep using it, you know, every single day, because it is a massive source of income right next to your gambling house, which is making quite a lot of money. So as we can see here, we actually maxed up on our tourists. There's no more room in the gambling house. So what we should probably do, oh my god, we need so much water. What we should probably do is add another gambling house. Because we can, and we will. I could put it down here. The question is if we can expand here. Because I'm not sure if we can. Oh well, we'll put it there. We'll see what happens. We will see how we can expand. It's always important to put that... Oh man, there's no place... Oh well, we can put some down here. But not a lot. I'll give you that. So that's bad. I should have put this in a different place. I guess what we'll do is we'll just demolish this. I said demolish. Thank you. We'll take this and we will put it down here instead. So we've got a bit of room this way to expand, and that should probably be fine. So put down a sign. It's annoying that we can't just put the sign here, so we're going to put it there. We're going to lose a little bit of room. Actually, we'll put it up there. That's fine. Now, how are we on lodges? Not super great, so we are just going to put down some nickel slots and some blackjack tables. So that's fine. Lodging, you don't really get a whole lot of money off that, but you get a little bit, and then you make people stay in your city, so that's great. Now, one thing that really bothers me is that these buildings are really slow to upgrade, and they say, down here they say not enough room to increase density, which is a little bit weird, because there's plenty of room, there should be enough room, but that means taking out more buildings. So hopefully that'll sort itself out. in a moment, hopefully. We'll keep an eye on this, and then if we can just upgrade down there, that'll be fine. I'm perfectly happy with that. These guys up here, at least, are upgrading, so I'm doing something right. So that's great. And the industry is doing fine as well. Something is red, something is bad. We need water. And this is not something you want to do, to not have, pretty much. We should probably get a department of utilities, which is absolutely fine because we can actually upgrade here. And we would want that. So let's put this right. I guess there, that'll be fine. Look at how much money we have as well. Actually, I'm just going to slow down the game because we have some sewage problems. Sewage is just about fine, but not fine enough. We are going to get a sewage treatment plant eventually, like real soon probably. But I'll be fine. So, where to put the water? We could put it down here. But then we don't really have a whole lot of room to increase. And I don't want to put it up here. Well, maybe I do. People don't want to live next to water treatment plants. I could have changed the side of the garbage dump. Nah, because this is industry anyway, so we don't want stuff down there. We could put it up here. And then just have this as the... But there's still not a whole lot of area to, you know, expand. Definitely not going to put it there because I have plans for this area right there. So I guess we do need to put it down here-ish. Still, problems with expanding. It's not good. Make up your mind, Keith. People need water. Actually, I guess we could give them some water while I make up my mind. Because God knows we have enough money for it. I might just demolish this area here. No, we don't want water right next to our garbage dump. And definitely not here because that's very unhealthy. So I guess our only option is actually to put it up here. Thinking. I guess what I want to do. Goodbye to all of you. And hello, water treatment plant. So I'm just going to build that here. Plenty of water. We don't need to do anything with that. In fact, we can, once this is up and running, in a moment, I'm going to delete the water towers because we don't need them. We don't really want to pump excess water up. I guess we could sell it to our our neighbors. But who cares about them, right? We do need more electricity as well. And this might pose a problem here. So I just want to see if we could possibly buy some electricity from our neighbors. You have plenty, so we're going to buy some from you. So that should put us in the clear, at least for now. We do need more from him, though. So maybe what we could do is upgrade our turbines. Okay, so that was a bad idea. Oh, actually we can put it there, so that's good. And this one gives us a little bit more, but it obviously takes up space as well. Space. Come on, there we go. Goodbye. You don't get to live here anymore. So we still need more. And I'm gonna just continue doing this. Hopefully it'll be enough. If not, then I probably need to figure out something else with all this electricity issue here. Let's speed it up a bit because right now we need a lot of power. I didn't quite cut it. So we are in big trouble. This is a bad place for wind. So what I might just do is add another wind, or we could start doing solar. Oh man, but solar just takes up so much space, so we're gonna go back to wind. Wind actually changed a bit. You know what? Since you don't have any power anyways, they have upgraded though, unfortunately, but I want to do this. Maybe I want to do that. I want to do this. Start getting some power down. Oh, that's not... Please tell me there's enough room for that. Oh, you're such an annoying little game, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. Okay, so we need to have enough room. I think this will probably, like, here. To have some turbines. Yeah, oh, excellent. It's not going to be pretty. It just needs to be functional, you know. There's no room for that there. But if we put this up here... yeah, that's a good idea. Just put down a wind power plant right next to a mountain. Yeah, that's a brilliant idea, Keith. I'm going to plop down some more. I'll be honest, I probably didn't think this through. But, you know, if shit hits the fan, literally, we can always... Oh, that's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Schedule the event for... I don't know if we even had an event yesterday, but we'll do this again. We can always upgrade to something more costly, but for now we'll do it like this. Actually, hold on. Maybe... I'm not sure. No, we can't. Too bad. And there we go. So we got plenty of electricity now. Got that problem sorted. And this plant could actually just be deleted. So we are going to do that. Got some abandoned buildings we just need to clear up. Like there. The city is expanding slowly. So that's great. Gonna remove that. Gonna remove that. And then make sure that this is rezoned. Excellent. Now, let's take back at our gambling houses. He's making quite a lot of money, but not as much as I would want. It's because you don't have room for the tourists. And still, we have a bottleneck here, which is really, really too bad. But we will live. We should probably just upgrade to a sewage treatment plant right here. You know? Like that. Have that sorted out. Which means we can remove all of this. I'll do it. Because they are obsolete. And we like sewage treatment plants. And this is a good place for that to expand as well. So, what more do we need? Bus terminal is working great. They're making more money slowly. I guess we could actually upgrade this with you're maxed out on lodges, so we might as well just put down some more lodging here. There you go. That way people stay until, you know, stay overnight, and they will spend their money on my casinos the next day as well. Now what we're going to see eventually is that these commercial buildings will upgrade to hotels to accommodate for the tourists. So that's going to be nice. We like that. Because when they make money, we make money, right? So the mayor's house, where would we put that? We should put it... There would probably... Oh, up here. That would be great. That's a good spot for a mayor's house. Right. There. I sure hope you guys are able to upgrade later on, but for now we're going to put it there. We can always move it if we need to. I really would like to see these guys increase. Can't find a place to shop. But there's like plenty of right down there. So what's your problem? Can't find a place to shop. You are an idiot, honestly. Worried about income. Well, sucks to be you. We are making so much money. Can you believe it? Let's look at the possibility of a gambling HQ. Gambling HQ is what lets us... Actually, we can remove this now. Is what lets us advance and build the big casinos, the sci-fi casino, the sleek casino, the elegant casino, and I think we can put it down here and just, you know, yeah. That'll be a good place for that. Excellent. Yeah. The gambling casino will give you upgrades when you have more, you know, depending on how much money you're making on tourists. So that's going to be great. He's ready to give us another quest for 2,000 bucks. Really. We need to upgrade our money, but alright. Let's take it to the next level. Okay. And you want an upgrade for that? We want more daily profit. And we want a gambling division on our HQ. So one thing that we could do... We get a lot of tourists. We get, you know, over 3,000. But that's the Expo Center working, making tons of money. But what we could do is we could put down some of these big buildings here. We actually can't put it down anywhere here because of the Circle City. But we can put it down on various places, which is going to help us. This particular building has residents in it, so that's great. And also pulls in some medium tourists. Oh, it's a medium tourist attraction. Oh, people are chatting. That's nice. Actually, hold on. We don't want to buy power, but we are actually in power issues already. So this is bad. I don't want to be dependent on other people when it comes to power and stuff like that. So we might just have to see if we can figure out what to do with this power situation here. Can we place any more turbines? We cannot. We could make a road down here, I suppose. But I'd rather not do that either. Can't place through buildings. Let's see if removing this will allow us to maybe... Because it's not like we need people... Oh, this is going to be so bad. Was a terrible idea, Keith. I think if we put the service road down here... Oh, life is hard when you are a mayor. I'm just going to have to do that. Nope, still not. How about that? Excellent. I will have to figure out something with this power issue here because I'm not gonna be able to sustain my city with this. I could upgrade this and get this, you know, through the university. But it's going to take a while, and it's very costly, and right now I'd rather not do that if I can avoid it. So let's just... Yeah. I need to think on what I want to do to fix this issue, because this is not going to be very good. We have an upgrade for the Mayor's Mansion. They love me, and that is wonderful. Who can blame them, right? So that is excellent. My city is starting... you know, slowly to upgrade. I do want these guys to upgrade a little bit more, but they'll get along. Can't find places to shop. Really, this is like you live right next to one here. Oh, not enough room to increase density. Okay, well, we'll let that sorted out. So right now the city's doing fairly well. We need to make some more money. Whoa. On the... What was that? Oh, it's the sports event. It's not even the rock concert. Our gambling house is at max capacity. Oh my god, which basically means when you're doing... when you're doing a gambling city, if you're at max capacity, you plop down another gambling house. That's pretty much how you do it. We could put down one of the big casinos as well. Sci-fi casino, sleek casino. Sleek casino is really nice. It looks nice, but there's very little room for it anywhere. Could put it up. No, we can't put it up there because we're busted on that. We could plop it here, but we might have issues with expanding later on. Sci-fi casino is not much better. Elegant casino is not something that we're going to put down anytime soon. Now, I do want to add a train station up here. So having the sleek casino up here would be a fairly good idea. What I could do is I could demolish this road here, and I probably will. Like that. Kaboom. Sewage is an issue. I'm just going to fix that real quick. Problem sorted. It wasn't actually a problem, it seems, but okay. And then we are going to add the sleek casino right along... Actually, what we should do is add the train station first, so we know where that's going to be. Mass transit. This basically allows me to have another way for people to get into my city. So it's not just from down here. Oh, we should not have put it up there, should we? Oh well, that's fine. Gonna make a road. Might as well make that high density while we're at it. And then we're gonna find a place for our sleek casino. That was probably a bad idea. No, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Let's just see here. We got some criminal issues here. Issues with criminals, I should say. Man, I'm losing my voice. I'm so sorry, guys. So we're just gonna... There's gonna be a lot of crime in this town here. So we might as well just upgrade this to the fullest. And then we put down our wonderful sleek casino. Actually, what I should just check. I keep getting away. If we put another expo center here, that would be great for tourists. And then we could do the sleek casino over here. No, we can't. Oh, that's too bad, though. Stadium? Oh, that's way too big. I'm not going to be able to fit that into my city at all. We could put the expo center down here. That's going to be bad. I'm going to try and demolish this road here. And we will see what we will see. Okay. So we could put the expo center there. It's going to take a lot of my, you know, town away and destroy it. Or this might actually look better. Put the sleek casino there. That would be great. So we're going to put the other expo center up there. Doesn't look pretty, but it'll do. Bam. Remember to upgrade this, because this sign is so important. You have no idea. Next, we're going to plot the sleek casino. We're going to put that... I guess we'll just put it there. Bam! So we got all these tourists centered in this little area here. And this is going to lose us some money. But it's going to be fine. Hey, welcome to Las Balrog. Come visit our casinos. Sleek rooms, ground floor. We got a poker parlor. This is important. This is how we're going to make money with the sleek casino. There are going to be some gamblers down here. But we might as well. Actually, when we see this filling up, we will add the poker parlor and the craps parlor. But right now, we don't need it because we don't have the tourists in there. Let us schedule an event. We will schedule the sports event down here and the rock concert. Wait, working? Oh, it's just working. Okay. Schedule event. The rock concert down here for tomorrow. Actually, it's going to be today. Excellent. So hopefully that's going to make us a lot of money. And we are slowly going to... Man, that's really costly. But we are making 20,000 bucks per hour. So that is nice. That is very good. This casino is maxed out. That's great. This casino is doing great. Only 20,000, but this number does change depending on the day. But that's alright. Some of the tourists are sleeping, so they don't make all that money. Now, when I start this expo center, we are going to have some power issues as well, and I don't want to rely on what's his name. We could just, I mean, they have a bit of spare power, not a whole lot, but I guess we could just buy it. It's not very costly, but, you know, I will work something out off camera so we don't have to deal with this. Water is pretty good, but just to not get into trouble, we're going to add another pump. Because once the expo center starts, it's going to need a lot of water for the 3,000 people in it. So let's see, what else do we do? The city's actually looking pretty good, I think. So, and the people love me, which is great. And they just bought my my barbecue pavilion, so I love them for that. And we just need to make a little bit more profit and add the gambling division, but we can't quite get that yet. Yeah, we need to make twice as much money every day than we are right now. So, I think I'm going to end the episode right now. I have no idea how long it's taken. I'm probably well over an hour, but I hope you have enjoyed it. And until next time, in Las Balrog, the city of lights, the city of, I don't know, city of gambling. See ya.